Hi guys, it's Sam here from Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I am here to talk to you and give you a review about the Chloe Faye Day in the medium size and why I'm actually selling this bag. So here is the bag that I'm talking about. I'm going to take up the majority of the screen. As you guys can see, it has the traditional Chloe hardware on it. Also says Chloe right above the hardware. It is in the Maudie Gray color. Does have a nice slip back pocket that definitely fits your phone, anything else you want to fit back there. It's pretty big. And as you guys can see, it is a beautiful pebbled leather. And currently I don't have it on, but it does have a crossbody strap as well as this pretty substantial top strap. So you guys will have seen this bag as it is Chloe's new bag that they brought out in the Faye line. It is very similar to the traditional Faye, but it does have, as you guys can see, much more of a depth to it, which makes it a lot easier to carry a lot of stuff in, which is great. It does have an adjustable crossbody strap that you could wear crossbody, but I would say most people wear it as more of a shoulder bag, just because it is a really big bag, so it does look really big when you wear it as a crossbody. So I would say that if you like the Chloe Faye, but it is not enough space for you, this is definitely a great alternative, but I don't think I would necessarily go with the medium. So here are some reasons why I'm selling it. Number one, this clasp, they made a new clasp on this bag. It is not just a magnetic clasp, it's like a magnetic pull down clasp. And as you guys know, I have a lot of Celine belt bags because I love them, and they have a very similar pull down technique, but they are not magnetized, so they're much easier to get open with than this bag. I actually really struggle to get this bag open. Let me see if I can do it one-handed. Nope, don't think I'm gonna be able to. You like really, as you guys can see, that I have really had to pull. And I have this stuffed currently. When you don't have it stuffed, it's kind of, it makes it even harder just because you're really pulling on it. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. Just focus on the clasp, but it does have a pull down and it definitely is magnetized. So that makes the bag really difficult to get open, and that normally isn't something that deterred me. So when I first saw them in the store, I was like, no, I'll be fine. Like, I'm not too worried about it. The second thing that really bothers me is this bag is not very old, and you guys will see that the leather is starting to slouch. It is a beautiful leather, and I know Chic Professor mentioned this in her review of her Chloe Drew and why she's selling it. This leather is just like too soft to really keep its structure for the bag. I mean, as you guys can see, just me holding it is like kind of pushing it in. So that also really bothers me. And lastly, and probably my biggest pet peeve out of this bag, close it, is when you carry it, see that? See how it's like pulling up so much on both sides because of this top handle, and I love to carry it by this top handle. The top handle fits on your shoulder, it fits on the crook of your arm. I was like, this is how I'm gonna carry this bag. But that it does this, and it's starting to make the bag, almost as you guys can see, pointy, drives me insane. That is, I wanted this bag because I wanted to keep its structure and have the look of the Chloe Faye, but it doesn't because it has this pulling. The Faye does not have that because its hardware is all attached from the side of the bag. And I just think that literally ruins the look of this bag because it's no longer straight across. It's like this weird, very pulled, doesn't look like the bag was made well, and this bag is not, you know, very reasonable. I mean, it's definitely expensive. The medium size retails for a little under $2,000. So for that, and that it was doing that, it started to annoy me. And at first when I was in the store and I hadn't used the bag at all, I didn't notice it as much because this leather hadn't been touched as much and was much thicker. I mean, it is definitely a thick, you guys can see, a thick top, but not enough to deal with this hardware and the constant pulling on it. Why I say I wouldn't get the medium again and might consider some of the smaller sizes is I noticed the bags aren't as heavy, so they don't pull as much. So it's not so much of this really pointy, pulley look, and it's not hurting this top flap as much. So I would consider some of the smaller sizes, but for now, honestly, this bag has definitely turned me off. Also, I wanted to show you guys the interior, just to show you how it's different than the Chloe Faye. Take out all the stuffing. So, like most Chloe bags, it is lined with a cloth lining, as you guys can see. That doesn't bother me, actually. I normally line cloth lining because it is a little easier to get stuff out of if you do spill something in it. It does have this large front pocket. It has a zipped middle pocket and a large back pocket with two substantially sized slip pockets that do fit my iPhones. So I loved how much space it had on the inside, and that's really what drew me to it. But the wear and tear on the outside of the bag just really get to me, that the leather is not sturdy enough to really, I mean, look how slouchy this bag is with no stuffing in it. Like, this bag is not that old. This should not be happening. So I am selling it. I did actually get a really good offer from Fashionphile. So I'm going to be selling it through them. That will actually be my first time selling something to Fashionphile and not selling it on my own. I just decided I want to try something different, and love that they give you a payout almost automatically and they get back to you so quickly with a quote. So while I do love the look of this bag, the medium and the leather it's made of and the clasp, and just, there were just too many things for me that made it not worth having in my collection. And for me, that's a really big deal, because I do not let go of anything easily. If I talk to any of my friends, like, I still have clothing from high school because I'm like, it still fits me, I'm keeping it. So for me to let go of something really means that it's not working for me. And I just wanted to let everyone else in the Luxe community kind of know my experience, because I have not seen a lot of reviews, or any reviews. I looked all over YouTube about this bag before I bought it, so I just wanted to let people know. If the slouchiness doesn't bother you, some people love slouchy bags, and it's a perfect bag for you. I think it holds so much stuff. It is so versatile. As you guys know, I love when things have a top handle and a crossbody strap, and it's an adjustable crossbody strap. It's really great for that, but just not the bag for me, and not the bag for someone who doesn't want their leather within like a couple months to go slouchy like that. And about the slouchy thing, I thought it was just my bag. So I went to Neiman Marcus and I was looking at them in all the different sizes. All of the ones just on display, stuffed, were having the slouchy back issue. These like corners, just sitting there. So definitely think that if Celine remade the bag in a stronger, sturdier leather, it'd be fabulous, and I'd probably consider repurchasing it. Okay, so if you guys liked this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get updated every time I upload a new video, which is about once a week on Sunday or Monday, depending on my work schedule and how much I had to work over the weekend. If you want to see how I style my bags, please make sure to check out my Instagram and my Facebook, which are linked down below. And lastly, if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below any questions you might have about the Chloe Faye Day, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and see you next time. Bye, guys.